Hi, welcome to Beyond the Map, a podcast about travel, self-discovery, and the beauty found between destinations. I'm Francesca Page, and each week we'll explore the meaningful moments, mindful rituals, and hidden details that make every journey a little more human. Welcome back to Beyond the Map, the podcast where we explore travel in ways that make your journeys easier, smarter, and more enjoyable. And today's episode is called From Takeoff to Touchdown, Secrets to Stress-Free Flying. Because let's be honest, flying can either feel like the start of an exciting adventure or the most stressful part of your trip. You're dealing with crowded airports, delays, long flights, and for some of us, even anxiety. So today we're talking about simple, practical travel tips that focus on comfort, convenience, and preparation. From what to pack in your personal items, to getting comfortable in your seat, to meditating in flight, and even how to manage anxiety when flying. And I'll share something personal. Even as a travel journalist, I've experienced anxiety flying over the last few years, especially after my personal divorce. Travel has always been part of my life, but suddenly flying felt different. So today's episode is about making travel feel calm again, from takeoff to touchdown. So let's go beyond the map. Air travel today is busy. Flights are full, airports are crowded, and delays happen. But one thing seasoned travelers know is that preparation changes everything. When you board a flight feeling organized and comfortable, you instantly reduce stress. And really, one of the best ways to do that is thinking about your personal item as your travel comfort kit. Now, this is the bag that stays with you under the seat, and having it organized makes your flight smoother and just more relaxing. Because let's be honest, convenience is the goal and comfort is a close second. Your personal items should include the thing that makes your flight easier and more enjoyable. Comfort items go a long way. A neck pillow, a lightweight scarf, or even a small blanket can completely change your experience, especially on longer flights. Headphones are another must. Whether you're listening to music, a podcast, or calming sounds, they can help create your own space in a busy cabin. Entertainment also makes a difference. Download a few podcasts, movies, or playlists ahead of time, so you're not relying on in-flight Wi-Fi. Snacks are another small convenience that can make a big difference. Airline schedules don't always match your hunger, and having something small helps keep your energy steady. And one of the most underrated items, a portable charger. Having a fully charged phone throughout your travel day gives you peace of mind and flexibility. I also want to talk about something that many travelers experience: anxiety when flying. And I will share something personal. Even as a travel journalist, I started experiencing anxiety when flying over the past few years. After my divorce, I noticed I was more aware of turbulence, more sensitive to sounds, and just feeling less relaxed than I used to. And I know I am not alone in that. Flying can bring up a lot of emotions, especially when you're dealing with life changes, stress, or simply being out of your comfort zone and routine. And one thing that helped me was to acknowledge the anxiety instead of fighting it. Sometimes just saying to yourself, I'm feeling anxious and that's okay, can actually help reduce the intensity. Another helpful strategy is focusing on what you can control: your breathing, your comfort, and your mindset. Listening to calming music, a favorite podcast, or even just closing your eyes can help your mind settle. Grounding techniques also help, focusing your breath, your surroundings, or holding something comforting like a scarf or blanket. And these small things make a big difference. One of the most helpful things I've started doing is meditating while flying. Flights can actually be the perfect opportunity to slow down. You're disconnected from emails, notifications, and just daily responsibilities. Even just 5 minutes of quiet breathing can help reduce anxiety and help you relax. You don't need anything complicated. Just sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Inhale and exhale slowly. You can also try a simple grounding meditation. Notice the feeling of your seat. Listen to the sound of the plane. Focus on your breath. Meditation can turn your flight into personal reset time, helping you land calm and refreshed. Frequent travelers tend to follow a few simple habits. Bring an empty water bottle to fill after security. Download your boarding pass ahead of time. Take photos of your travel documents and pack a small change of clothes in your carry-on just in case. And these small steps reduce stress and make travel smoother. Sometimes we think of flights as something to get through, but with the right mindset, a little preparation, and even a few quiet moments of meditation, the journey becomes part of the experience. And when you land feeling calm instead of stressed, your trip starts on a better footing. From takeoff to touchdown, flying doesn't have to feel stressful. With a little planning, comfort, and mindfulness, you can make your travel experience smoother and more enjoyable. And that's what we're all about here on Beyond the Map, helping you travel smarter and explore with confidence. Thank you for joining me today. And until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and go beyond the map. Thanks so much for listening to Beyond the Map. And if today's episode brought a little inspiration to your travels or just reminded you to slow down and savor the small things, I'd love for you to follow the show and leave a quick review. Until then, keep packing light, living deeply, and discovering the beauty that exists beyond the map.